Hi, good evening. Good evening and welcome. Welcome to tonight's live webinar. Yes, we are here and we are live, and it's the Advanced Lounge weekly live webinar. Thank you so much for being here. Well, it's Thursday and it's 8 p.m. And as you all know, or as we have come to know, that every Thursday at 8 p.m., we are here, we are live, and we are doing this. And it's the weekly live webinar of the Advanced Lounge community. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, because whenever we come live and you are right here with us, and it just gladdens our hearts and makes all this worthwhile that we are here and you are also here as well. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. If you can see me, you can hear me, please leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know that you can see me and that you can hear me. I'm mighty excited to be here. As you can imagine, that every Thursday at 8 p.m. I'm usually very, very glad, to be here with you all. Thank you so much for keeping a date with me. Thank you. Let me see your comments. Let me see your comments in the comment section, that you can hear me loud and clear and that you can see me. Hi, Chinyere. Hi, Masterpiece Woman. Thank you so much for being here and right on time too. Thank you. I see you. I see you. Thank you. If you can see me, please let me see your comments in the comment section. I'm glad. Hi, Ogo. I see you. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so glad that you could make it here, to tonight's webinar this evening. Thank you so much. The Advanced Lounge community brings us these live webinars every Thursday at 8 p.m. The Advanced Lounge is just a community of people who are learning and growing and evolving into more superior versions of themselves. We understand that the change that we want to see in our families, we want to see in our nation, we want to see in our communities. We understand that that change is possible, but that change must first start from us. So the focus in the Advanced Lounge is on the person, to make us, to transform us, where we are focusing on ourselves, to transform ourselves into better versions, into more skilled, into more valuable versions of ourselves, so that we can in turn bring that value as a contribution to the spaces that we operate. And so whether it's in your home, whether it's in your workspace, whether it's in your community or your nation, you can have a bigger and a better contribution, but that must necessarily start from you, paying attention to yourself, growing, evolving, transforming, becoming more skilled, becoming more valuable, so that you can begin to bring that value into the spaces that you operate. Hi, Chioma. Thank you so much for being here. I see you. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, and so that is Advanced Lounge. The Advanced Lounge, we are just equipping ourselves, we are learning, we are growing, we have the resources, we have the tools to help us, to transform, to evolve, to become the people, the better versions of ourselves. And so that is what basically that we do in the Advanced Lounge. And my name is Tracy Akpera. I'm a personal success coach, and I'm the founder and the anchor of the Advanced Lounge community. And my job, very simple. My job is to show you the possibilities that exist. And I'm here to tell you that the possibilities, they are boundless, they are limitless, they are endless. There are grounds for you to take, there are heights for you to attain, there are grounds for you to cover. And so I'm here to show you the possibilities that exist, and to show you how you can begin to move from where you are now to where you see, where you envision, where you can see yourself being. There's work to be done. There is a process to it, but it's possible. It's not only possible, it's actually predictable that you begin to make that progress from where you are now to where you see yourself being. So you roll up your sleeves and you get to work. And so one big part of that journey of personal growth and transformation and personal development is learning. And these webinars are designed to help us, to equip us with the knowledge that we need to begin to navigate, our journey successfully. Many times we have all these grand intentions, we have goals, we have plans, we have aspirations, and all that is very good. but desires and intention, they are good, but they are not enough. We need to now begin to get to work. And when we are on this journey, there are some things that you will necessarily contend with. And so these webinars are designed to equip us with the knowledge, with the learnings of what to do and how to begin to navigate our journey successfully. Success is possible, success is predictable, but we must equip ourselves so that when you get into certain situations, you know exactly what you want to do or what you can do, in those situations. And tonight, very interesting topic. Hi, Tochi, I see you. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. Thank you so much. Grateful to have you here. And so tonight, we are going to be looking at breaking the entitlement culture. Breaking the entitlement culture on our journey of personal growth. And entitlement, it's a big word and it's a big thing. A lot of people feel they are entitled to a lot of things. And on the personal growth journey, on your personal development journey, it's a thing. Sometimes, even without you will get into that without even understanding. Before you catch yourself, you're already beginning to exhibit. And the more I thought about it, I was like, many people do not actually know that they are in an entitlement mode. You feel entitled, and what that does is that it gets in the way. It kind of truncates your journey of personal development. And so we're going to be looking at how we're going to be breaking free, how you can own your journey, because you see, this journey is yours. The journey is yours. Personal development is about the person. The journey is about you. The focus on this journey is on you. The focus is on you because you are important. Your life revolves around you. Everything in your life revolves around you. You extend yourself into the different aspects of your life. So if you're a parent, you are functioning, is you functioning in that role. If you are a wife or a husband, is you functioning in that capacity. If you are a business owner, or if you're an employee, you are the one functioning in that space. And so the focus has to be on you for you to be able to grow and thrive and succeed in these various aspects. The focus is on you. And as I like to say, you must have heard me say, if you've heard me speak before, you must have heard me say that you are the most important piece of your journey. There is no one as important as you on this journey. You are the most important piece. And what do you do to something that is important? What do you pay attention to it? You pay attention, you give it focus so that you can make it, you can develop it even the more. And so the attention, the focus is on you on this journey. So how do you begin to break free from this entitlement? How do you begin to break free from this entitlement? I put down some things. First of all, how do you even know if you are getting into that mode? How do you begin to even know that, okay, I'm treading on a dangerous ground here? First of all, one thing is when you expect others to prioritize your own needs. You always, it's me, it's about me. Didn't you see that it's me? Didn't you see that they didn't do this for me? Oh, didn't you see that this person didn't do this for me? Oh, didn't you see that the government didn't do this for me? Oh, didn't you see that my husband didn't do this for me? Oh, didn't you see that my father didn't do this for me? It's all about you expecting others, expecting others to prioritize you. Remember, the journey is about you, but you are the one that will prioritize you. Don't expect others to prioritize you. You are the one that understands your position and your importance on your journey of personal growth. So you prioritize you. Expecting others to prioritize you is that you are beginning to enter into that realm of entitlement. And you understand that, begin to draw yourself back. But you have to first of all know. So when you begin to expect others to prioritize you, prioritize your needs without even considering their own responsibilities or their own challenges, that you are dancing into entitlement. Another thing is that when you get upset, when things don't go your way, people throw tantrums like toddlers. Some people begin to throw tantrums when they get upset when things don't go their way, and they begin to blame external circumstances. They blame people instead of looking within. Remember, have it at the back of your mind that you are the one on a journey. So you must always bring the searchlight back to you. But when you find that you are now ascribing blame, ascribing apportioning blame to other people or other second. Oh, it was because it rained now, that's why I couldn't go out to jog. Oh, my boss is a very wicked boss, that is why I've not been getting promoted. Oh, this one happened. Watch it. You are dancing into the realm of entitlement. Or when you begin to feel frustrated that you're not given a special treatment or recognition, or even when you know even when you know that you have not put in the required effort, watch it. You are dancing into the realm of entitlement. And believe me that at one point or the other, one of you must have felt one or more of this. It doesn't make you a bad person. It only means that you need to now begin to watch it, because if not, what you are doing is that if you allow that, that situation to begin to for you to settle in that situation, what you are doing is that you are standing in your way. You can't move forward. And what you want to do is that you want to move forward. After all, personal development, personal growth is a journey. Personal development, personal growth is a journey. We are all on a journey, and that is why that having that destination in mind is very, very important. You are going somewhere. You are on a journey. So can you imagine that you are on a journey, and then there is a roadblock, stopping you from moving forward, and then you come down, ready to attack that roadblock. Who are you? What are you doing here? And then you find out that you are the one standing in your own way. That is what most of us are doing. So you have all these intentions, but you are actually the one standing in your own way. Another thing that you need to watch out is for that when you believe that your problems are more important than those of others, and expect them to always, everybody should be at your beck and call. Remember, you are the one on your journey. I also am on my own journey. You are the one on your journey. So don't expect the whole world to bow at your feet. When you are doing that, you are dancing into the realm of entitlement. Another thing is assuming that success will come easily. Assuming that success will come easily, things should come easily. You even tell people that are succeeding, they are lucky. There is a lot of hard work, and many people just want that success to come to them without that hard work, without patience. Last week we spoke the whole webinar of last week, the whole of the webinar last week. We spoke about patience, the importance of patience on our journey of personal growth. You want to look for that, on our YouTube channel, and go through it. Very, very, very key. A lot of things that we spoke about in that webinar. So many of us want to just have success without hard work, without patience, without perseverance. Everything just happened to you. Watch it. You are dancing into entitlement. Also, when you find yourself resenting other people's achievements because you think you deserve what they have, even when you know you have not put in the same work, please, when you find yourself resenting, you know how we do it now. You resent other people, you resent their results, resent their achievements, even when you know that you have not put in the kind of work that they have to get the kinds of result that they have. You are resenting them. Watch it. Entitlement. This evening we are trying to look at how we are going to break that culture of entitlement. And I've said that many of us, when you hear entitlement, you begin to just say, yes, I'm sure it's not me, it must be that my sister or that my colleague, very entitled person. Just listen to this checklist, and I know that you will find yourself. Me too, I found myself. It doesn't mean you are a bad person or a terrible person. It means that with knowledge now, we begin to understand how to retrace our steps, or how to understand where we are treading on dangerous ground, and begin to pull ourselves back. The goal is to ensure that we are not standing in our own way on our journey of personal growth. Another thing is when you expect people to give you opportunities and handouts. A lot of us just wait. Oh, my uncle is in the Senate, or somebody is a local government child. Oh, why that my uncle? Why won't he give me a note? Or this one happened. When you expect people to give you opportunities or handouts, instead of actively seeking them out, and preparing for them. The worst part is that some people, they still give them those opportunities and they don't prepare for them. And even when they don't prepare for them, they will still blame, why didn't you do more to help me? Watch it. Entitlement. Watch it. Entitlement. Also, when you constantly demand appreciation or validation for things that you are expected to do, like when you show up to work, which is your normal work, you do your normal work, but you expect that somebody should appreciate you or validate you for fulfilling your basic responsibilities. Entitlement. When you think that life is unfair, how many of us think that life is unfair? When things don't go as planned, believing that the world or others owe us our success or happiness, watch it. Entitlement. Entitlement. When you think, it's not fair, it's not fair, how come, hey, how come that person got that promotion and I didn't? It's not fair, it's not fair, watch it. Entitlement. And then when you frequently compare yourself to others, feeling like you deserve the same or more simply because of who you are, watch it. Entitlement. And so tonight we're going to, I just a few of these for us to begin to get ourselves into that headspace that this thing, it touch everybody. Let me write in the comment section, it touch everybody. But the essence is not to tell you how bad you are. No, the essence is for us to understand, okay, this thing is a thing, and this thing has the ability to stop me from growing, from transforming, from evolving into a more superior version of myself. And so, what do I need to do to understand when I'm treading into these grounds and to know what to do? So, what is entitlement? It is the belief that you inherently deserve privileges or special treatment without putting in, the necessary effort. That is entitlement. Oh, my brother is in the Senate, and why shouldn't he give me note? Why shouldn't I have contract? Oh, my sister is this. Oh, my father, why didn't my father leave me an inheritance? Why didn't this? Why didn't that? Why is this $1.16? All these things. When you believe when you believe that you are deserving of special privileges or special treatment without you putting that necessary effort, that is entitlement, and we must begin to break it if we want to begin to have, to move forward, to have that mileage, that traction on our journey. Then we must begin to, we must begin to attend to, we must begin to break this entitlement culture. And you know what, in today's world, it manifests when we expect success without taking responsibility. Many people want things handed to them. Many people want things handed to them. We want this handed to us. We just want this handed to us. Oh, everything should be handed. Everything should just be bread and butter just because. That is entitled, and that is a main thing happening in the world right now. We just want that success. We want the success story. We want the achievements. We want without taking responsibility. And it won't work that way. It can't work that way. It doesn't work that way. So when you feel that you deserve more than you are getting, you deserve. Why do you think you deserve? When you think that you deserve more than you are getting, then watch it. You are dancing into entitlement. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, yes, yes. Choma says, ain't no luck, dear. Yes, I hear you, Choma. Choma says, it's intentional hard work. Intentional. That is a very key word. Intentional. Thank you. Thank you. Choma says, yes, we are work in progress. Tochi says it touch everybody. It touch everybody. We just have to be, we just have to be truthful. The worst type of deception is self-deception. You can deceive anybody, but when you sit down with yourself, I have this thing that I say about calling yourself to a meeting by yourself. Sit down with yourself and tell yourself some hard truths and begin to map out and create a strategy that you can begin to do better going forward. But when you sit down and you deceive yourself, is the worst form of deception. Self-deception, the worst form of deception. So we need to begin to tell ourselves the truth. Begin to understand when you are dancing dangerously into the realm of entitlement, and begin to know how to navigate so that you can retrace your step and do that which is needful for your journey of personal growth. So what's the problem with entitlement? Why is it an issue? Why is it that we cannot just sit down, cross our legs, and everything will fall into our laps? Why is there a problem with that? First of all, is mental block. That entitlement, that mindset, it hinders growth because it removes every form of personal responsibility, personal accountability from you. Everybody else is to blame. Everybody else is the cause. Everybody else should do, but not you. And the personal growth, it rests. Personal growth it rests when you take personal responsibility. Watch the personal. It's not just a play of words. Watch the personal. The journey is yours and it depends on you and it revolves around you. So does it around me too. The journey is personal to you. You know, we are all on a journey. So we are all here. You are in this class because, okay, we understand that we are learning, we are growing, we need, we need to know better to do better. Yes. But what you are going to do is, because all of us are on a distinct journey. I know that we are joining from all over the world, all of us on a distinct journey, all of us different time zones doing different things. So you must begin to take responsibility to apply what you are hearing, and that's where you will be. But when you have that entitlement thing, it just blocks it, and you are no longer you are no longer creative. You are not able to apply what you are hearing. You are unable to take personal responsibility and personal accountability for your journey. And what causes that blockage, that mental block, is entitlement. Also, another problem with entitlement is victim mentality, victimhood. You are the victim. I'm the victim. I'm the victim. I'm the one at the receiving end. I'm always the one. Why are you always the one at the receiving end? That's another problem with that entitlement mentality. It creates a victim mentality of waiting for things to happen instead of actively working things out. Let me write in the comment section. Waiting for things to happen, I will actively work things out. I will actively work things out, because by the time you are waiting, you keep waiting, and you know the danger of waiting. 1 year will pass, 2 will pass. Before you know what's happening, 5 years have passed, 10 have passed. You are there, you are waiting. You have embraced the victim mentality, and you are there waiting for things to happen instead of making things happen. See, you must decide, I will make things happen on this journey. And I like to say that personal development, as you are hearing me today and right now, you can begin to make up your mind to start right now to do things differently. Yes, you can start right now as you are hearing me. Don't defer it till tomorrow. You can start right now as you are hearing me to begin to do, things differently. And it's possible. Start right now. Remove that victim mentality. Don't wait for things to happen. Make things happen. Yes, you can. There are a lot of things that you can start today to make them happen, and you should. Also, another problem with entitlement is that false expectation that you are waiting, something will come, success will come, oh, the riches will come, oh, this one will come, this one. No, everything that you want, you must begin to work, because if not, that's just a false expectation. And that's what that entitlement does. It just creates that false expectation. It's not coming. It's not coming. What you keep on doing, the person keeps on blaming people. But what happens? The person is still in that same position. The person doesn't move. The person is still in that same position. So entitlement doesn't help nada. It doesn't help no one. It doesn't help you. It doesn't help you. So you must understand that you are on this journey, and for you to succeed, remove that entitlement. We must do away with that entitlement, because it's hurting us. It's not helping us on our journey of personal growth. I want you to have this reality check. No one owes you anything. I'm sorry. It's you need to be okay with that. Please let me write it in the comment section. No one owes me anything. Please write in the comment section. Not your father, not your mother, not your husband, not your wife, not your boss, not your employer, not anybody. No one owes you anything, and you have to be okay with that. Don't see it as an anomaly. No, be okay with that. No one owes you anything, because every form of success is earned. Is earned. Success is earned, is not giving. Nobody is giving you any. Have they finished giving them or their own self? Nobody's giving you anything. Everything we earn it. Success is earned, is not given. So no one is responsible for your growth but you. I know it may sound harsh. I know it may sound a bit difficult to hear and to swallow, but this is what you need to begin to accept, to take back your power to change your situation, to take back your power to make progress on your journey. You need to understand that no one owes you anything. Nobody is going to hand you anything. You need to take that power, take the responsibility. You are responsible for your growth. No one is responsible for your growth but you. Understand it, own it, embrace it as the truth. No one owes you anything. The key to breaking that entitlement cycle is taking responsibility. Take responsibility. Tell yourself, I'm responsible for me. I'm responsible for my growth. I'm responsible for my development. I'm responsible for my success. And then get to work. Get to work. That's the only key. The key to breaking that entitlement. If not, take responsibility. The minute you take back, you have given responsibility to everybody for far too long. The minute you take it back, with that comes the power. As you are taking the responsibility to yourself, you are also taking the power to begin to do things differently, and to be able to make that progress, have that traction, that mileage on your journey of personal growth. Who is here? Who is here? Who can hear? And what can you hear? Okay, yes. Adiola says no one owes me anything. Yes, Tochi says no one owes me anything. Yes, guys, I see all your comments. Yes, no one owes me anything, and I'm very okay with it. Absolutely, Chinyere. Absolutely. No one owes me anything, and I'm okay with it. You have to be okay with it for you to begin to make that progress, for you to be able to make that mileage, and have that the results that you desire on your journey of personal development. How do you begin now to take responsibility? Move from that mindset of I deserve, move to I create. So when you hear people say that person is lucky, there's nothing like luck. Last week I think I dabbled into that a little bit. When let's just take a, you should really get that, you should really go back to that webinar. But when people are able to use their chronos is the chronological time. So your weeks, your months, your days, your minutes, your seconds, when you are able to use your time well to prepare, then there is the chronos time which you use to prepare. Then there is the kairos time, which is an opportune moment when something happens, a door opens, or an opportunity comes. But because you use your chronos to prepare adequately, you are able to take advantage of the kairos moment. That is what many people will say luck. But when you were preparing, when you were doing the preparation, when you were developing yourself, when you were doing all that needed to be done, nobody knew. But then this opportunity, this massive opportunity comes, and all of a sudden you are right there, you are ready, you are prepared, and you are there in that moment, and you grab it. And then somebody comes and says luck. No such thing as luck. So you must begin to move yourself from the mindset of you deserve. No, to create. I do this to position myself for this. Take back that power and see what you can begin to do right now to position for yourself for the outcomes that you want. But I've come to discover that a lot of us have an issue with preparing ourselves adequately, because we really don't have an idea where we are going. We don't have the our vision, our mission, our core values things sorted out. I've found out on this journey that when you don't have that your vision clearly mapped out and stated, then you don't have what you are working towards. And when you don't have what you're working towards, it makes a mess of your preparation. So what are you working towards? You must begin to sort that out, your vision, your mission, and your core values. If you go on our seller store, we have resources. We have personal development resources. One of them, we have a guide for creating your vision, your mission, your core values. You need to find it, because first of all, you must be able to convince yourself. You can't convince your own self, much less anybody else, that you know where you are going, when you don't have your vision, your mission, and your core values. So you need to get that. For you to be able to even move yourself from that I deserve to I create. You are creating towards something, and you need to have your vision, your mission, your core values sorted out. So we'll drop out the links to the seller store. You can explore. There are lots of resources there that will help you on your personal growth journey. Another thing is that you have to realize that you have the power to change. You have the power to change your circumstances. That's why I say that even right now, as you are hearing me speak, you can begin to do things differently. It doesn't take you till, don't wait till tomorrow. I know that many people say, oh, today is Thursday. Today is not a good day to start new things. Let's start on Monday. And then that Monday comes like, oh no, something, let's start the other Monday. And then you keep deferring. Start today, start right now, start to do things a little bit different. And that's why the advanced lounge exists. We exist to help individuals to move forward purposefully in life. That's the mission, that's the vision of the advanced lounge. We exist to help individuals to move forward with purpose. And so to do this, we have the resources, we have the tools, we have the support on all our communities. We have the support to help you to be able to make that forward movement purposefully. And one way that we do this is through these webinars. Another way, we have daily engagement on our communities to help the community members, to have the information, the knowledge that they need to be able to be equipped for their journey. Another thing, another expression of the advanced lounge that you can take advantage of is our 12-week Be More Accountability Bootcamp. That bootcamp is a structured 12 weeks where we take the participants through a structure, through a system that has a structure and has the support to help you, to kind of handhold you on your journey of personal growth. 12 weeks of transformation, 12 weeks of growth, 12 weeks of moving. You will catch yourself growing and moving and doing things that you never knew. I remember, I think it was a participant in the last cohort, and she was saying that she was beginning to write things that she never knew about herself. And I'm here to tell you that everything is inside of you. You have the potential to be much more than you are right now. And I'm saying this respectfully to whatever position or whatever level that you are. I'm saying it, I'm not discounting your achievement, the levels that you are, but I'm here to tell you that there is more. There is more to you. There is more that you can do. But for you to be able to climb certain heights and do certain things and take certain territories, you have to be equipped. And the bootcamp, the Be More Accountability Bootcamp, is structured with that support to help you to begin to move forward in a structured manner, to catch yourself growing, to do new things, to attain greater heights, and to do things that you thought you never thought that you could do. Well, we have a cohort ongoing now, but you can prepare to get into the 2025 cohort 1. Registration will soon be open, and you'll be advised. I want you to begin to prepare, to start your 2025 on a very high note by getting into that system that has the structure, that has the support to help you to do more, to be more, because you have the potential, you have it in you to be and to do more. So you have the power in you, you have the potential in you, and we are here to partner with you to bring, to continue to bring that the greatness that is in you, to bring it out, and to help you to begin to apply it, to bring that value into every space that you operate, whether it's in your home, whether it's in your workplace, whether it's in your community, whether it's in your church, your mosque, in everywhere. You have so much to offer. The world is crying. There's so much problem everywhere. There's so much chaos, and but we have many solutions in us, and the world is waiting for us to bring that value, that is in you. But that value has to move from potential to something that can that you can use to impact your world, and we are here to partner with you in that regard. Okay, so on this your journey, what are the roadblocks to your personal growth? Entitlement creates those roadblocks. And what are the roadblocks? That's complacency. You are waiting, or the person is waiting, and that is complacency. That's getting too comfortable, expecting things to happen when we are just there. Everything will be all right. What will be will be. I've come to hate. I don't like that. What is it saying? I don't like it at all. What will be will be. We cheat ourselves out of applying ourselves actively on our journey by saying what will be will be. We get too comfortable. We just expect things to happen without taking action. You just want to Netflix and chill. Not that there's anything wrong with Netflixing and chilling if you have a proper plan. You can Netflix and chill, there's no problem, but you have a proper plan of what you're using your day for. Not that you use the whole of your days to Netflix and chill, and then you expect at the end of the day that, I'll get that promotion, I will make those multi-millions, I will do this, and you are not putting in the requisite work. I'm sorry, it's not going to happen, and that's just complacency. Another roadblock that entitlement brings is that fear of failure, where you are expecting a reward without risking failure. You know, sometimes we don't want to fail. We don't want to enter into that realm. Oh, this thing didn't work. This thing didn't work. You don't want it. You just want it to, you just want to have a perfect system. No, it can't work that way, because it is when you venture out that you know that, oh, this way didn't work. Okay, let's try another way. That's what failure is. Failure is feedback. Failure is feedback. And when we now begin to look at failure as feedback, we now begin to understand, okay, this didn't work. What else can work? You take it as feedback, you work with it, and then you begin to do things better. But when you are afraid of failure, where that fear of failure is so great, it now leads to inaction, because you are afraid of risking failure. What do you now do? You don't do anything. You don't do anything at all, and then is when the person really fails. Because when you don't do anything at all, then you have not made any progress at all, and that of course is failure. Another thing is self-sabotage. The longer you wait for someone else to fix your problems, the more you hinder your own progress. So you are waiting, oh, when my husband comes, or when my father comes, or when this thing happens, or when that thing happens. What you have done is that you have just immobilized yourself and kept yourself in one spot, and you are not moving, you are not making progress, you are not advancing, nothing. You are just there because you are waiting. And these are roadblocks, because these are roadblocks that hinder us, from making that progress, from making that forward movement, from beginning to move forward. Yes, guys, thank you so much. Chinyere says, I make a move from I deserve to I create. Make a move from I deserve to I create. Absolutely. Easy says you need to have your vision, your mission, and your core values right. Absolutely. Very, very key. And Tochuko says the power is in me. Yes, the power is in you. The power. Sometimes we minimize the power that we have, but you need to understand that the power is in you. The power to change, the power to move forward, the power to make progress, the power to have those achievements, the power to create. The power is in you. Acknowledge it, embrace it. The power is in you. So how do we begin to break the cycle of entitlement? First of all, acknowledge it. That's why I said it's not that we are, if you have ever danced in the realm of entitlement, it's not that you are a horrible person, or you are a bad person, or you are irredeemable. No, it's for us to begin to understand that, okay, this is an issue, and know what to do. So what do you do? First of all, acknowledge. Understand that nobody is obligated to give you anything that you haven't earned. Nobody owes you nada. Nobody owes you nothing. You owe yourself. Help me write in the comment section, I owe myself. Nobody owes you anything. You owe yourself. Nobody owes you anything. You owe yourself. So first of all, acknowledge that reality. Embrace it. It's the truth. Be okay with it. We have already settled that. Acknowledge it, that is truth. Own it. Embrace it, and be okay with it, that nobody owes you anything that you haven't earned. Then take ownership. Take responsibility. Start to take responsibility with your full chest. Take responsibility for your actions, take responsibility for your outcomes, and take responsibilities for your decisions. I take responsibility for my actions, for my outcomes, and my decisions. I take responsibility for my actions, for my outcomes, and my decision. Don't go giving people. In fact, I think I put up a post, was it yesterday or the day before, that I am responsible for what I did, what I didn't do, and how I respond to what was done to me. I am responsible for it. What I did, what I didn't do, and how I respond to what was done to me, I am responsible. You must enter into that realm. You are responsible. Take responsibility. Take ownership. Because with taking ownership comes with taking the power. As you are taking the ownership, you are taking the power to begin to turn things around, the power to begin to spin things, to begin to make things to work out for you the way you want it and the way you deserve it. By taking ownership, you are also taking the power. Another way to break that cycle of entitlement is begin to build resilience. Begin to build resilience. And resilience, that success, it comes from perseverance, applying yourself and learning from failure. So resilience, whenever I say resilience, the first thing that comes to my head is like when you throw like a tennis ball on the wall, it comes back, it goes back again, you throw it again, it comes back to you, you throw it back again, it bounces, but it goes, you throw it back again. That is resilience, the ability to not stop, to keep going. It's another a requirement to breaking the cycle of entitlement. It's a requirement to breaking that cycle of entitlement. So to do that, first of all, acknowledge the reality, acknowledge that nobody is coming to save you. Yes, no, I like to say that nobody is coming to save me. See, on this matter, it's me for myself. It's my journey. I'm in charge, I'm in control, and I take absolute responsibility. That's the next thing, taking ownership for your actions, for your outcomes, and for your decisions. Very, very key. And then building resilience, on your journey. Very key to be able to break that cycle of entitlement. But we need to break it. You need to break it. You are doing a disservice to yourself when you are, oh, is this person that is causing, oh, is it you? Some people even go as far as, is this person that made me to do this thing? We take no blame, we take no responsibility, but giving blame and giving responsibility out means you're also giving the power out. So you will never be able to change that situation or that circumstance. But today, this evening, we are learning from this webinar. If you have not heard anything, please go away with just one sentence: I am responsible. I take responsibility for my actions, for my outcomes, and for my decisions. You must take responsibility. Stop giving away that responsibility, because the more you give it out, you also give away the power to create the change. And we've said that we move from the mindset of I deserve to the mindset of I create. So what are the actionable things that you need to start doing immediately to begin to own your process? Own your process. While breaking the entitlement culture to begin to own our journey of personal growth. So what are the things that you need to start doing immediately? Remember, I said that when you hear me speak, you must get things that you will do, you will start right away to do and begin to change the outcomes immediately. First of all, understand where you are, where you want to be, and then to create a roadmap to get there. I spoke about vision. There's a place where you want to be. Do you even know where you want to be? Let's start with that. Do you know where you want to be? Do you know where you are headed? Do you know where your life is going? Many times I think I heard, I think it was Miles Monroe that said that if you don't do anything to change your life, then 5 years from today, your life is going to be exactly the way it is now, if not worse. Your life is going to be exactly the way it is now, if not worse, if you do nothing to change the situation. So do you know where you are going? Let's say in 5 years' time, where are you headed? What's going to be happening to you in 5, or are you just living life? Let's take each day as it comes. Take each day as it comes. That's no way to live. And if you are living that way, you are more likely to fall into that entitlement trap, waiting for things to happen, things that you think you deserve, or for the people that you think will save you to come and save you. The first thing you need to understand is, where do you want to be? Where do you want to be? Where are you headed in the next 1 month? So in the next 6 months, in the next 1 year, in the next 5 years, where are you going? You need to sort out that matter of vision, mission, and core values. In the boot camp, in the BIMA accountability boot camp, that's one of the first things that we begin to get. You need to enter into that headspace to understand, where are you going? Where are you going? That's what we try to enter into that headspace first, because understanding where you are going, where you want to be, will help you to create that roadmap. That roadmap that you are creating is in the form of your goals. So, but before you go to goals, that's what many people fail to understand, that before you get to setting of goals, people just wake up and say, I'm setting goals. Before you set goals, you need to understand your vision, your mission, and your core values, because your goals must add up to your vision. And you don't just create goals. Goals are like wishes, are like dreams. You must now begin to have action steps. So there's a whole lot. We do these things in detail in the boot camp. So you want to really get, get into that program. It will do you a lot of good. But we have this material on our seller store as well that we can explore, to get started. As I said, you can get started today. So you can explore the materials we have on our seller store to help you, to begin to put some of these things in place. But understand that you must know where you are now and where you want to be, and then create that roadmap to get there. There's a road. There's a material. There's a resource we have on the seller store. Is a personal development plan plus worksheets. It will help you also with setting of goals and creating that roadmap for your personal development journey. So you really want to get on the seller store. We have a lot of resources, that you can make use of to start immediately. Another thing another actionable step that you can take is that daily commitment to self-improvement. You must be committed. Personal development, I like to say, is not a touch and go thing. It's not I will do today, I will stop tomorrow. It doesn't work that way. As I said now, it's about your person. So as long as you are alive, as long as you're on this side of eternity and you are breathing, and as long as you want to keep being a better version of yourself, then it's a daily commitment. It's daily. You can't do today and go back tomorrow. I'm sorry, it doesn't work that way. If you want to have sustained and sustainable growth on your personal development journey, then it has to be a daily commitment to self-improvement. You have to commit yourself to learning. You have to commit yourself to doing, taking the action, because I like to say that the results follow the actions. The result will follow the action. So actionable steps that you can take: first of all, set your understand your vision, your mission, your core values, and your goals that flow from that. Then your consistent effort by daily committing to your self-improvement, and then regularly assessing your progress and adapt. Reflection, reviewing and reflection on your journey of growth are very, very key, because it's part of learning. Remember, I said learning is a huge part of your personal growth journey, which is why you are here in this webinar tonight. You want to learn. Learning is a huge part of your personal growth journey, and you learn from forums like this. You learn from people, you learn from books, but importantly, learn from yourself. And you can only learn from yourself when you're able to assess, you're able to review, you're able to reflect, which is one huge thing that we do in the boot camp. A lot goes on in that boot camp. You have to get in there, because you will be helping yourself a lot by getting into the boot camp. There's a whole lot that is done, and you have the privilege of a structure that has been prepared, that you just enter the structure and you just move, and you find yourself having those results that you desire on your journey. And so self-reflection, very, very key. So as I've mentioned before, you must commit yourself to your journey. Commit yourself to your journey through education, through learning, through mentorship, through your experience, and understand that external validation or support is good, is not bad. We're not to discount it, no, but understand that external support is secondary. What you have to want it for yourself. You have to want your growth. You have to want your forward movement, your advancement. You have to want it for yourself. And not only that, you don't have to work it out. Much like working on your salvation with fear and trembling. But you have to work out your personal growth. You can find that validation. You can find, of course, that's what coaches and mentors and systems are for, to help you through the process. But understand that much of your personal development, your personal growth journey depends on you. Hence, we say that the journey is about you, and you are the most important piece of that journey. So you can get into you have to get into that space where you hold yourself accountable, you hold yourself responsible, and you commit yourself to that growth. That is the way to break that entitlement culture. Remember, what we're talking about in tonight's session is breaking the entitlement culture for personal growth. Breaking it. We need to break it. It's not serving. It's not helping. So we need to break that entitlement culture. You need to be able to make that progress, to have the results that we desire on our journey of personal growth. Remember that you owe yourself everything. No one owes you anything. Let me write it in the comment section. No one owes you anything. You owe yourself everything. Let me write in the comment section. No one owes me anything, but I owe myself everything. You owe it to yourself to be growing, to be evolving, to be transforming, to be getting better and better, to be more. You owe it to yourself, to be more, to be more on this journey. Okay, thank you so much. Yes, I see all your comments. Nobody owes me anything. I owe myself. No one owes me anything. Amaka says, Adiola says, Yuangi says, no one owes me anything. Tochuku says, I take responsibility for my actions, for my outcomes, and for my decisions. Absolutely. You must take responsibility for your actions, for your outcomes, and for your decisions. Absolutely. Easy says, no one owes me anything. I owe myself everything. Absolutely. Nobody. You must enter into that headspace where you are telling yourself that I owe myself. Don't waste. You are dissipating energy, wasting time, blaming this. You blame the government, you blame your father, you blame your mother, you blame your husband, your wife, you blame everybody but yourself. But today we are spinning that on its head. We have refused that. We have taken back the responsibility. We have taken back the power from everybody that we have given it to before now, and we have decided in this class. We have decided, you and I, all of us that are in this class, and anybody who will hear, who will listen to this, who will catch up on this class later, we have decided that we owe ourselves everything. No one owes us anything, but we owe ourselves everything. Thank you so much for being here. Tochuku says, commit to learning, commit yourself to commit yourself to learning to grow. Amaka says, I owe myself everything. Absolutely. Adiola says, no one owes me anything. I owe myself everything. I see you guys. Hi, Chiringo says, no one owes me anything. I owe myself everything. Absolutely. We need to understand, we need to get into that headspace. Remember, what we are talking about is breaking the entitlement culture, and we have established that many of us are actually dancing in that realm of entitlement, but we don't understand that we are there. Many times you hear entitlement and immediately your mind begins to check in your mind, okay, that my entitled sister, that my entitled brother, that my entitled colleague. No, our journey of personal development is focusing on us. So it doesn't matter who is entitled around you, forget about them. You are on a journey of personal growth, and the focus, the star of this show, the star of this show is you. You are the hero, you are the star of your show. As I am the star of my show, you are the star of your show, and so the focus is on you. The focus to build you, the focus to groom you, the focus to transform and evolve into a better version of yourself. The focus is on you. The focus is on you. Thank you so much for being here. I invite you to join the Advanced Lounge community if you are not already in that community. The Advanced Lounge is a haven for people who are learning and growing and evolving and becoming more valuable, because we understand that that value is what we bring as a contribution to the spaces that we operate. So the more valuable you become, the more of that value you are going to bring as a contribution into your home, into your marriage, into your job, into your neighborhood, your community, into your nation. Imagine that everyone in a nation was going out to become, was pursuing their personal growth, their personal development, and becoming more superior versions of themselves. Imagine what that aggregate could do to our nation, where everybody is becoming a better version of themselves, and bringing that value as a contribution into the nation. Imagine the kind of nation that we would have. And so if you are not a member of the Advanced Land, we invite you to join. We'll drop the links in the comments. Please join. If you're on our YouTube channel, please subscribe to the channel and invite as many people as you can. Invite all your loved ones. Remember that you don't want to have, you want your circle to be as knowledgeable and as informed as you are. So please share the links to your contacts, share the links to your network, let everybody join you on this platforms for us to learn and grow and become more superior versions of ourselves. In the Advanced Lounge, we have daily tools, we have monthly tools, we have weekly tools, we have a lot going on, and everything is well structured to enable us, to equip us on our journey of personal growth, so that we can have, record more successes. So we want to get into the advanced lounge. It's a free community and free tools for everyone. And then into the 12-week Be More Accountability Bootcamp, which is a paid subscription for 12 weeks, where the participants are taking through a system that has a structure and has a support to help them to begin to make a mileage, to have better results, and evolve into better versions of themselves, to record more successes in their lives, both personally and professionally. So you want to get into the next cohort of the Be More Accountability Bootcamp. That will be the 2025 cohort 1. Please get into that. It will do you a world of good. You will be equipped for the future that you desire, and nobody else will do this for you but yourself. Nobody is going to do that. I think we are in agreement on that, that nobody is going to do anything for us but ourselves. So you must begin to transform and begin to enter that mindset for growth. A growth mindset is very key, and you must believe and understand that it is through hard work. It's through hard work and going through the process of learning and persistence. That is the only way that you can begin to improve and succeed. There are no shortcuts. I'm sorry, I wish I could give you 5 tips to, or 5 ways to. No, you must go through a process. It is a process, and the process cannot be circumvented. You cannot go around it. You cannot create a shortcut. There are no shortcuts. There are no quick fixes. There are no tips, and there are no hacks. You must go through the process, but at the end, you would love yourself, and you would love who you are becoming. You would your self-esteem would grow. You will fall in love with the person that you have become, because you will be the person that is having more results and recording more successes. But you need to understand that there is work to be done. You will learn, you will persist, and you continue to push, so that you can improve and succeed. And of course, discipline is a huge part of your journey, because cultivating the habits that will lead to those successes involves doing, and not waiting for any shortcuts. No shortcuts. You need to apply yourself to the process and keep doing, but be rest assured that results follow the actions. Of course, continuous learning is very key on our journey. We keep learning, because first of all, you need to understand that the shelf life of information, I think research has shown that it's about 2.5 years. So anything that that is more than 2.5 years old is already getting extinct. So you need to keep abreast with learning, and through books, courses, mentorship, the learnings that you need on your journey. Very key, to expose yourself to them, so that you can be equipped for your journey. And this is why the Advanced Lounge exists. The Advanced Lounge exists to help individuals to move forward purposefully in life, and we do this by equipping them with the tools, the resources, and the support that they need to enable them to think, to plan, and to act. That's the vision and the mission of the Advanced Lounge community. Thank you so much for being in tonight's webinar. I had lots of fun sharing with you guys tonight on breaking the entitlement culture for personal growth. Breaking the entitlement culture for personal growth. And I've had lots of fun sharing with you guys tonight. You guys have been a wonderful class. I could feel the energy in the room, all the comments coming at me. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. We do not take your presence here for granted. I'm sure that it has been 1 hour that has been totally worth your time. I know that it has been for me as well, and I know that it has been for you. Thank you so much for being here. And we've come to the end of tonight's webinar. And by next week Thursday by 8 p.m. we'll be here again live, and I look forward to seeing you next week Thursday at 8 p.m. when we do go live again for the Advanced Lounge weekly live webinar. We're exploring another topic of personal development. Thank you so much for being here. Please get into the community if you're not already there, and please get into the boot camp when the registration opens for the next cohort. Please get into the boot camp as well. My name is Tracy Akpera. I'm a personal success coach. I'm the founder and the anchor of the Advanced Lounge community. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in the community. I'll see you in the boot camp. And of course, I will see you next week Thursday at 8 p.m. when we go live again. Thank you so much, and have a very good night. Bye now.